Good morning, welcome to Henderson Lineup. We're going to be installing the SS101 1 3/4 inch heat treated sway bar. This is quite a larger sway bar than the original equipment, and it has been heat treated, which hardens the bar, creates more strength. Take all these bolts loose. We're going to use the exact same spot. So we're not doing any fabricating with this. It's a very simple bar to do. Ear protection is always a must. The way I like to do it is I'll run them down to the last couple threads so everything is loose where I can manipulate it, but it's not going to fall off and break my toes. Okay, so we're at this point here. I got the one bolt holding it on. Remove this bolt. I'm supporting this with my other hand. I'll go ahead and lift this off with this end, and there we go. Swing her down and we're out. If you have these available, these straps, once again, like I said, I'm working by myself, and I'll just loop that in. And you want to be on a flat surface. I'm blessed because I have these Coney lifts. It puts this thing up where I could stand underneath. But if you're going to be on the ground, you want to be on flat concrete slab. Always chalk the wheels, make sure we don't have any movement back and forth. Don't try to lift the frame up or anything. It's just going to lift the sway bar where it's supposed to be level up at a level where it's going to be hard to manipulate the arms down to put the end length on. So, okay, I'll hook this bar right in here. And like so. Now I can manipulate this bar by myself. Then you could do all the stuff you want with the lubrication of the bushings. This grease is really nasty waterproof grease, so I'm going to put some gloves on here. Apply liberally because there's plenty in here. You could always wipe it off at the end when it makes a mess. Okay, I have to make this split. Grab the split with my fingers, okay? Have the large part towards the bottom. I'm gonna go right onto the end because these bigger bars, that's where they're gonna end up. Run it right to the end. Make sure we got plenty of grease on both sides. Okay, so this is the clamp for the bushing. Let's get the top of this guy in. So we're almost already lined up just by putting this on these straps. Okay, they're pretty tight there. So ever so slight bit of massaging to get that in. 3/4 inch bolt here. There you go. Then I'll go to the other side. All of these bolts have an 85-pound torque. Grab the next one. Here. There it is. Now I can remove the straps. No longer need those. Now we're going to remove the original equipment sway bar end links. Ear protection. Not so bad. I go ahead and take this end link here and I'll just spread the bracket out. Not too much, but just enough that this will slide in and out because it usually is mounted very tightly. And now let's take a peek. Oh, I can get right in there. 18 millimeter on the back side. Bolt out. And once again, I'm gonna widen out the bracket just wide enough to get the new end link in, and that's it. Let's get our hardware. As you can see, that fits right in there, up there. And it has the bend to keep the end link away from the spring, and then on the bottom to mount to the sway bar. We're we're just gonna mount it and leave it loose for now so we can manipulate the lower bar. Put the nut on. All right, and I'm gonna take this strap off this side. So you see the bar is a little higher, and then I could just lower that with the strap. Okay, right up until I could see that hole. All right, got a bolt. Let's get a washer on that. Right there. Washer on the outside and on the inside. Just like so. Let's grab the other. All right, same thing on this side, which is the driver's. All right. So minus the torque, we are installed SS101 heat treated 1 3/4 inch bar. Now I'm gonna go grab my torque wrench. We're gonna torque everything to 85 pounds. All right, there we go. And we always wanna make sure that we tighten it down and we're not on top of any obstructions. Okay. There. All right. Yeah, you run it down with a good long extension, then it won't over torque. I get a good torque that way. Okay, 85 pounds all the way around. That concludes the installation of the SS101 1 3/4 inch heat treated sway bar. God bless.